Hey, noticed your rent creeping up again? Groceries somehow cost double what they did 3 years ago, but your paycheck's still stuck? You're not imagining things. And guess what? Right now, your government's cooking up a $3 trillion plan to fix it. They call it the Big Beautiful Bill. Big, beautiful, for who exactly? Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll see exactly where those trillions go. Who pockets it first, while your bills keep blowing up, and how crypto sits right in the middle of this mess. Trust me, you'll want to know who's eating steak while you're stretching that grocery list. And here's the kicker. If they pass this bill, some say rents might drop, others swear they'll skyrocket. How can both be true? It's simple, but they hope you never figure it out. We will. Grab your coffee. Let's break it down. Picture this. 7 a.m, half awake, scrolling before work. Your rent reminder pops up $150 this year. Your grocery app? Eggs up again. Gas? Don't ask. Your kids' college? Tuition raised. Because inflation. But nobody explains why. Here's why. When the government promises affordable housing, sounds amazing, right? More homes, lower rent. But they don't build homes. They hand out subsidies, money, to developers and contractors. Sounds good, until those developers jack up prices anyway. Why wouldn't they? Uncle Sam's footing part of the bill. So rents rise. Meanwhile, your paycheck? Same old. Right now, they're fighting over a $3 trillion bill. 3 million. Most of it? Debt, treasury bonds, new dollars, flooding the system. So, where does that money actually end up? We'll get there, but first, here's what you won't see in the fancy press release. All that fresh money doesn't hit your pocket. It hits the folks building roads, housing projects, community centres, big contractors, well-connected developers. The same ones who love campaign season. Meanwhile, you're paying $8 for a carton of eggs. I'm curious, have your rent or grocery bills jumped too? Drop your city and how much more you're paying. I want to see who's getting squeezed the hardest. So, what does any of this have to do with crypto? Everything. Because the more dollars they conjure out of thin air, the more folks wonder, is my money safe? We'll get to that twist. But first, let's trace exactly how this beautiful $3 trillion trickles from Washington to your landlord, to your fridge, to your crypto wallet. So who's really behind the big beautiful bill? Politicians on both sides smile for the cameras. It'll create jobs. It'll lower housing costs. It's an investment in our future. Sounds great on TV. But peek behind the curtain. Same giant construction companies, real estate developers, and big donors, who magically win billion-dollar contracts every time Congress opens the money tap. And those 1,000-page bills? Written by lobbyists, not your neighbour, not you. People paid to slip in tax breaks, carve-outs, and pilot programs nobody reads, except the ones cashing the checks. Let's get real. They promised $300 billion for affordable housing. Nice headline, but here's how it goes. A chunk lands at state agencies. They hire developers. Developers slap up overpriced affordable units, costing $400,000 on per unit sometimes. Then, they get tax credits too, which they can sell to banks. So the developer profits, the bank profits, the middleman profit. You? Still paying $2,300 for a 2-bedroom in a city that used to be cheap? Except now, your rent hikes are justified by improvements you didn't ask for. Same game with food. Trillions flood the economy. Prices jump, your dollar buys less. Look at eggs. 2019, about $1.40 a dozen. 2024, more like $3.20. More than double. Why? Printing money feels good short term. Stimulus checks, tax breaks, free programs. But new money chases the same bread, milk, gas. So, stores raise prices. Suppliers raise prices. Shipping raises prices. You just pay more. And college, same story. They promise forgiveness, more aid. Good for votes. Colleges know it, so they hike tuition. In the 80th public university, tuition averaged $1,500 a year, about $5,000 adjusted for inflation. Now, try 10 to 30K. Before books and housing. So the more help the government offers, the higher the sticker price climbs. Students end up deeper in debt or paying through taxes later. So we've got housing up, food up, college up, all under the affordable label. But here's the twist nobody loves to say out loud. Who covers that $3 trillion tab? Hint, it's not just billionaires or giant corporations. It's you, your kids, your future taxes, your savings, quietly drained by inflation. And this is where crypto sneaks in. When people see their dollars bleeding value, when they watch politicians sign blank checks every few years, when they feel it at the pump, the fridge, the rent check, they wonder, is there an off-ramp? Bitcoin, stablecoins, DeFi. Not because they're magic, but because people crave an exit from endless debt and broken promises. So, here's how we'll wrap this up. Why more money doesn't mean more wealth for you. How to think about your money right now, and what you can do so you're not steamrolled when the next beautiful bill drops. Harsh truth nobody at the podium wants to admit. Money's not wealth. Money's just a claim, a ticket. Real wealth? The house you live in, the food on your table, the roads, bridges and power that actually work. The time you save when your dollar keeps its value. When governments print or borrow trillions, they're reshuffling those claims, not building new homes out of thin air. Want more real wealth? We need more builders, not lobbyists. Smarter schools, not bloated tuition. Real productivity, not press conference promises. But headline bills look good on TV, so the cycle rolls on. Guess who's on the hook? Us. Look, we're not rewriting trillion-dollar budgets tomorrow, but you do have power. Understand your money. Don't get hypnotized by headlines. Diversify. Some park savings in crypto, gold, real estate, because they know dollars leak value when trillions flow. Stay curious. Ask who profits, who pays. If the answer's always you paying, you're catching on. Because here's the thing, it's easy to feel powerless, but you're not. They pass the bills, but you choose how to guard your paycheck, your kids' future, your freedom. Some choose Bitcoin, some choose no debt, some move jobs, families, votes. One thing's for sure, nobody's coming to fix it for you. But if enough of us get smart, they're forced to notice. So next time you hear Big Beautiful Bill, remember, big and beautiful for the donors and contractors, but for you, it's your rent, your groceries, your kids' student loan. Stay sharp, stay curious, stay free. And hey, if this video got you thinking, hit subscribe, share it with that one friend who still thinks free money is actually free, and leave a comment below. Because in the next one, we're pulling back the curtain even wider. Where America's debt mountain really stands, how it stacks up to the rest of the world, and if there's a breaking point. Or if the money printer just never stops. Stick around, you'll want to see this one. Catch you soon.